Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Learning with iOS Dev. I have come up with another video which deals with mostly asked interview question difference between classes and struct. So let's get started. The first and foremost, the classes are reference type and structs are value type. So to give the proof of concept, I have declared one class car with the properties color and name. I have init means I have initialized the class car. So the initializers are special methods that are called when an instance of a class is being created. Here the initializer takes two parameters which are the properties that is color and name, and inside this initializer self dot color is equals to color. So the self dot color refers to the color property of the instance that is being initialized, and color refers to the parameter passed to the initializer. Same with the self dot name is equals to name. After that, this line where object car is equals to car color black and name city, this create the instance of a car class with the color black and name city. The where object car2 is equals to object car. I have assigned this object car to the object car2, and I have assigned the color as gray for the object car2. And now I will print both object car2 dot color and object car dot color. So we'll see what we get in the output. So you can see for both colors, object car2 and the object car, we are getting the gray color. So as it is said, the classes are reference type, so the references are copied. That is, memory address is copied. So you can say the classes are reference type. And now let's move toward the struct which are value type. I have created one struct with the name cars with the properties name, colors, and count. And I have created one instance for this, that is object cars with the name Swift, color white, and count 10. And I have assigned this again object cars 1 is equals to object cars, and the color for the object cars 1 dot color is equals to pearl white. And I will be printing both object cars dot color and object cars 1 dot color. So let's see what we get in the output. So you can see we have end up with the result. For the object cars dot color, we will get this white, and for the object cars 1 dot color, we are getting pearl white. So you can see the values are copied and it's not impacting the previous one. So we have the proof of concept for the structs being value type. Now let's move toward the another difference, which is inheritance. So the class, as it is a it supports object oriented programming, it do supports the inheritance. So I have created one class by, and it extends the parent class which is car, and I have created one property type with the data type string. And this let bikes, I have created one instance for this class bike, and you can see it is taking the initializers of our parent class which are color and name. So that is blue and name as do. And I have created one of type is equals to scooty. So you can see we are not end up with any error with the class by, or as it is inheriting from the parent class. Now let's move toward the struct to give the proof of concept for struct are not being inherited. So when I have commented this part of code, we have end up with the result inheritance from non-protocol type. It suggests that you are trying to inherit from a type named cars, but Swift doesn't supports that. Means we are inheriting from a non-class or a non-protocol entity. So this is the proof of concept that struct doesn't support inheritance. Now let's move towards another differences, that is struct are stored in a stack format and classes are stored in a heap. So for this, the performance impacts, that is class reference type, involves in additional overhead due to memory management, which are like we are storing in a heap manner. So it is slightly slower as compared to the value types. And the struct which are storing in a stack like format, so we don't have to take care of freeing the memory, it is automatically deallocated, so it is bit faster than the classes. And for the classes we need ARC, that is automatic reference count. Now let's move toward the another difference, that is mutability. Classes can either be mutable or immutable, means it can be changed or it cannot be changed. The instance of a mutable classes can have their properties modified after creation. As we know, the literal meaning of mutable is changeable. So these classes or the properties inside this can be changed. And instances of the mutable classes, on other hand, cannot be changed. And for the struct are always by default immutable. We cannot change them. But if you want to modify the properties of the struct, you need to mark them as a var. So we can, sorry, you can change this mutable and non-mutable using var and let. So this is the difference between classes and struct. If you like my video, please share, subscribe and like my video. And thanks for watching.